Amazing support. Philippines receives delivery of 4 giant warships from U.S. On Monday, the U.S. announced its intention to transfer 4 patrol boats to the Philippine Navy. The transfer intends to support the armed forces of the Philippines' modernization plan, specifically the Philippine Navy's maritime capabilities. The intended patrol boat transfer consists of 2 Island and 2 Protector-class patrol boats from the U.S. Coast Guard. As of this writing, the vessels from these classes that the U.S. is looking to transfer have not been specified. Coming in at 168 and 91 tons respectively, the boats are less capable than the 3 larger 3,250-ton Hamilton-class cutters the Philippines received in a similar transfer 12 years ago. These patrol boats will be the latest to join the Philippine Navy's Littoral Combat Force, the command within the service that is responsible for missions close to the Philippines shores and internal waterways. The command also recently received 4 Israeli-origin Acero-class gunboats. This follows another recent transfer of U.S. patrol vessels to the Philippine Navy, with USS Monsoon, PC-4, and USS Chinook, PC-9, being handed over to the service in March. Monday's release did confirm that the 2 patrol coastals are currently en route to Manila. Given the littoral nature of the Philippine archipelago, the vessels will likely find themselves performing similar duties akin to their service in the U.S. Coast Guard, such as maritime interdiction and search and rescue. In the early 2000s, the Philippines received 2 former U.S. Coast Guard Point-class cutters, precursors of the 2 Protector-class boats planned for transfer. The Philippine Coast Guard also operates the Boracay-class, a similar type of patrol boat of French origin. Included in Monday's announcement alongside the 4 patrol boats were 3 C-130H Hercules transport aircraft. While this transfer is meant for improving the Philippine Air Force's tactical airlift capabilities, it should be noted that the Philippines occasionally utilizes its C-130s in a rudimentary maritime domain awareness (MDA) role. In 2018, through the U.S. Maritime Security Initiative, the Philippines received a Special Airborne Mission Installation and Response (SABIR) system. SABIR can be bolted onto utility aircraft, and the Philippines cased the C-130 and turned it into a more capable platform. SABIR's utilization for MDA was seen in a ceremony in March, where the Philippine Air Force showed the system in action monitoring Chinese military installations in the South China Sea. U.S. congressional notification requirements are required before the 4 patrol boats and 3 utility aircraft can be transferred to the Philippines. The U.S. and the Philippines are seeking closer naval ties amid tensions in the region. Amid increased Chinese activity in the South China Sea, the Philippines' naval forces are seeking more vessels. A joint patrol in the South China Sea is being planned for later this year. The joint patrol in the South China Sea is part of a broader strategy to enhance regional security and counterbalance increasing Chinese activity in the contested waters. This initiative underscores the strengthening alliance between the United States and the Philippines as they seek to uphold international maritime laws and safeguard the sovereignty of nations within the region. China has continued to assert its expansive claims over the South China Sea, often to the detriment of smaller neighboring nations, including the Philippines. These claims, which include the construction of artificial islands and the deployment of military assets, have heightened tensions and raised concerns about freedom of navigation in one of the world's busiest waterways. The U.S., through its patrols and partnerships, aims to ensure open and secure maritime lanes while supporting allies like the Philippines. The 4 patrol boats slated for transfer to the Philippine Navy are expected to bolster the Littoral Combat Force's capabilities significantly. Their primary missions will likely include maritime interdiction, search and rescue, coastal patrols, and anti-smuggling operations. These vessels' relatively smaller size and agility are ideal for the shallow and narrow waterways typical of the Philippine archipelago, enabling effective coverage and rapid response. Complementing the patrol boats, the addition of 3 C-130H Hercules transport aircraft will expand the Philippine Air Force's operational reach. These aircraft's tactical airlift capabilities will support logistics, humanitarian missions, and disaster relief, which are crucial given the Philippines' vulnerability to natural disasters. Moreover, with the Sabir system integrated into these aircraft, the Philippines can enhance its maritime domain awareness and conduct effective monitoring of its extensive maritime borders. Ahead of the planned joint patrols, the Philippine Navy and U.S. forces have scheduled a series of bilateral training exercises. These exercises will focus on interoperability, communications, and coordinated response strategies, ensuring seamless cooperation during real-world operations. Key components include drills in search and rescue, anti-piracy, and joint maritime patrol operations. The joint patrols will likely be conducted in coordination with other regional partners, reinforcing a collective stance against unilateral actions that threaten regional stability. The patrols are not only a show of unity but also serve as a deterrent against aggressive maneuvers by any state seeking to alter the status quo unilaterally. This transfer of assets and increased cooperation come at a pivotal time. The Philippines' move to strengthen its maritime defense aligns with its strategy to assert its rights under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, particularly in its exclusive economic zone, EEZ. Furthermore, the growing partnership with the U.S. provides the Philippines with enhanced deterrence and a broader security umbrella. For the U.S., these developments reaffirm its commitment to its allies in the Indo-Pacific, demonstrating that it remains a key player in ensuring peace and stability in the region. As China continues its assertive policies, the enhanced capabilities of the Philippine Navy and Air Force signal a concerted effort by the U.S. and its allies to maintain a rules-based international order. With the planned joint patrols and the ongoing delivery of defense assets, the Philippines and the U.S. are poised to deepen their military ties. This partnership is expected to evolve further with additional defense agreements and potential future asset transfers. Regional observers will be closely monitoring these developments, particularly how they influence the dynamics of the South China Sea and the broader Indo-Pacific region.